Hello today. I'm Bob Mathis, and 6T is the new 40 is my website, and I'm trying to encourage senior citizens like myself to get out and do things and continue to live the good life and live the dream. I've decided to go on my first backpacking trip today. I've been wanting to do this, hopefully something I can train for. I think I've done a pretty good job of researching it, but we'll see if the application is as good. I'll be carrying about 31.5 pounds with me today as I go up to Mammoth Caves National Park to hike the Soul Hollow Trail, which is about a 10.5 mile hike. I'll do part of it one day and come out the second day, camp out in the backcountry. My overall weight of my backpack is 31.5 pounds with 70 ounces of water, so I feel pretty good about that. I have not expecting any rain, but I've got all the stuff that I might need if it does rain. I carry ultralight equipment for the most part. The Big Agnes two-person tent, temporary rest. My sleeping bag is ultralight as well. Backpack is not. The Kelty Durango, which was given to me by a friend, is a few extra pounds that I'll have to carry, but I like the different pockets, and I like the options of having access to my entire pack through the back panel, which I can lay down on the ground, and I think that's going to be a big benefit. So I'm excited about it. Mammoth Cave is about 2.5 hours away from me, and it's one of the reasons I chose the site. And we hope that all things go well, and I'll keep you updated. Been out for about an hour and 20 minutes now, so I finally found a nice rock on the trail to sit down and take a break. There's not a whole lot of places to sit down because you got everything's grown over along the trail. It's definitely a horse trail, and not a lot of places, unless you have no fear of ticks or any of those other kind of things that might be in that brush. So I've got good insect repellent, 100% DEET, but I don't want to test my luck at all. So anyway, I'll be here for 5 or 10 minutes, take a break, cool down a little bit, and then we'll be back on the trail. Well, I got rain. So I shall experience today. Well, it started raining about 2.5 miles ago. About 2.5 miles ago. I don't know how much farther I've got to go. Half mile, maybe a mile. Hopefully the rain will give up by the time I get there. Wasn't expecting it to rain, but I was prepared for the rain. Everything but the shoes. The shoes I need to do a better job on. I've been carrying an extra 2 pounds on each foot all the way because I'm just walking through a creek. All right, see if I can trudge on. Well, I made it to the camp. I'm not exactly sure how, but fortunately I had some dry clothes. I had just enough of a break to be able to get the tent up. Still drizzling a little bit outside, but it doesn't really matter. Right now all I want to do is lay down, get something to eat. Went through a lot of water today. I guess that's good, but the bad thing is I got another day tomorrow to go and I'm running low. So looks like the first time I come to any kind of creek, I'm going to have to use my water filtration system. And fortunately, my CamelBak is compatible with my filtration system, so I can get a pretty good load if I can just find a creek on the way back. I don't think I've got a long ways to go. My map's all destroyed, wet. I can't read anything on it. So, learned a lot of lessons today, that's for sure. I guess the biggest thing is shoes. Socks, and maybe water. I don't know what I could have done to carry any more water. I had over almost 100 ounces, so that's a lot of water. But it was hard work today, like walking through a Tough Mudder. That's what it reminded me of when I did the Tough Mudder. Just walking through mud most of the day, and most of it was uphill the last mile or so. So I'm hoping that I've reached the pinnacle, and then I'm heading to the bottom, and that it'll be a short day tomorrow. But now I think priority is to get some kind of food in me, and probably watch a movie and get some rest. So here's my campsite. Set it up last night. Big Agnes tent went up really nice, really fast. Fortunately, I was able to get it up and miss a lot of the rain. Didn't put down the stakes or whatnot, but it wasn't a big deal. But it's a pretty rough campsite. I thought there was going to be a fire ring here, so I kept looking for another campsite, but this is about as good as I could find. So, anyway, this morning is a bright morning, sun shining, and I'm hoping that I have a short and dry walk, semi-dry walk out. I know the trails are still going to be muddy, but hopefully they're not flowing with water. And my shoes are still going to be wet. The socks are still wet, but slept pretty good last night. Had a little bit to eat this morning, and we're ready to get started. Well, I made it back. Total trip, a little over 7.5 miles. Took me traveling the 2 days, about 7 hours. A lot of uphill, so a lot of lessons learned. Of course, the big one is shoes, and the next big one is a map with topography, waypoints, all that kind of stuff. I really hated not knowing exactly how much further I had to go, and the park maps just don't have that level of detail. And I didn't know that I was fixing to be coming up on climbs, that kind of stuff. So, that kind of stuff. Anyway, it's been a good time, and for my first venture out with backpacking, I give myself a maybe C+. A lot of stuff I can do better. Anyway, it's a good time.